Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is called How I've Made Major Spending Choices. Wedding ring. My fiancée and I chose a modest but attractive pair of gold rings, with little nuggets on the top, that cost a tiny fraction of even modest diamond rings. The savings contributed to the down payment on our house that we later bought. I look at my ring occasionally and feel good about it and our relationship now, which is past its 50th year. The wedding. Similarly, we thought the money on a big wedding could be better used than on a one-day hoo-ha. So we had a lovely backyard wedding and buffet. Everyone had a good time, and we were able to put away a lot for our home, and so on. Looking back, neither of us wishes we had a wedding or reception at some fancy place. Indeed, the backyard wedding felt more human. A home. We weren't quite looking to buy a home yet, but as we were walking our daughter to a school event, we passed an open house a half block from her school. The house was nice sized and in the kind of moderate neighborhood that felt right for us. While my normal tendency is to bargain, because the house was buzzing with other prospects, I went up to the owner, it was for sale by owner, and I said, "I'll take it." We shook hands and that was that. We still own it a half century later. Cars. For me, a car is just an appliance, a way to get from A to B reliably and inexpensively. It certainly felt wrong for me to buy a car I couldn't afford to buy for cash. We get no pleasure from paying interest. So until recently, my wife and I have driven Toyotas. Now that we're financially secure, with my blessing, my wife bought a low-end Lexus Hybrid ES300H, which is a lovely car. Phones. Phones can now cost $1,000, but you can get an old model for a tiny fraction of that. I am still happily using my iPhone 6S, which I bought for $150 7 years ago. It's fine. Vacations. Typical, we bought a package 1 block from Waikiki Beach for half of what it would have cost to be that 1 block closer. Thousands of savings. Over a lifetime, especially if you invest savings, it makes a big difference. We've also come to appreciate day trips. You can do a number of those for the price of one airplane vacation, and the net effect is less stress and more pleasantness. Education. My wife and I have consumed more than our share of university education. But when I later decided to hybridize roses seriously, unlike most pros who have a PhD in botany or plant genetics, I decided to forego university, for what I call UU, Y-O-U-U, a combination of self-study, practical experimenting, asking experts for just-in-time help. I learned plenty from that, and at no cost. I now have 2 roses on the market for which I get royalties, and 8 more of my varieties are under test by major nurseries. Christmas. Even though we're not religious, we're not even Christian, we like Christmas. It's the only time of year we slow down. And I enjoy Christmas music. But presents were always a hassle, a potentially expensive hassle. So we've largely turned to sending a thoughtful holiday greeting, including a holiday short story that I write for the occasion. And finally, investing. We keep it simple, investing in low-cost Vanguard ETFs. That gives us diversification at low cost, and thanks to compounding, the value of our investments has grown surprisingly well. But of course, as they say, past performance is no guarantee of future results. Of course, what's worked for us might not work for you, but maybe you'll find it helpful to know the decisions we've made. In any event, that little essay is called How I've Made Major Spending Choices. As usual, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 34 books. The one most relevant to this is probably How to Do Life, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.